Levely show. Turn it up, let's go. Lights on, cameras rolling, we ain't never slowing. Dan Levely in the building, everybody know him. Mic check, 1, 2, got the city in a trance. Every guest on the couch, got a story, got a chance. Talk beats, we talk dreams, we talk late nights. Culture in the mix, keep it real, keep it tight. From the underground up to the main stage. Every episode, another chapter, another page. Trap house beat, keep it up tempo. We vibe in love on the Dan Levely show. Music, stories, culture, let it flow. Turn the speakers up, let the whole world know. Yeah, trap house beat, keep it up tempo. We vibe in love on the Dan Levely show. Music, stories, culture, let it flow. Turn the speakers up, let the whole world know. Yeah, spotlights flashing, the crowd's reaction. Energy electric, every word's a caption. Artists spilling secrets, legends in the chat. Laughs and confessions, real talk in the air. We breaking boundaries, never playing it safe. From the heart of the city to the digital wave. Every sound, every voice, every beat we play. It's a movement, a moment, every single day, yeah. Trap house beat, keep it up tempo. We vibe in love on the Dan Levely show. Music, stories, culture, let it flow. Turn the speakers up, let the whole world know. Girl, the honor to God had us fall. Take it long, keep it love, the Dan Levely show. Trap house plays, rubber in, we don't go see much time. Keep biting on fall.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to Dan Levely Show. If you're watching live, thanks. Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Do have a very special guest today. Excited for this one. This is gonna be a good episode. We have Drew Verde coming in. I hope I said that right. We do have Drew Verde coming in real quick. So everyone, give him a round of applause. We can't hear it here, but we can hear it in our heads. But give us a round of applause anyways for Drew Verde coming in right now.
No, I'm just playing. Hey, what up, man?
There we go. See? That worked. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing really good, bro. How are you doing?
All right. We're hanging in there. It's a crazy weekend.
It is.
Crazy weekend, but we made it through.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel you on that. For me, same for me too. Between my son and the studio and stuff like that, it's definitely been pretty hectic. My son graduated not too long ago, so I had to fit in some time to take him out for graduating. He graduated preschool, so try to make time for that. And a lot of hectic stuff going on, but it worked out. It was a success. So.
Right, exactly. Yeah, see, crazy dad life, crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and take a minute to introduce yourself to the people out there.
I go by Drew Verde. I'm a hip hop artist. I do multiple genres, but I'll just say hip hop is my main. That's where I started. That's the root of it all, is hip hop. How can I put it? Really, I'm a storyteller. I focus on lyricism a lot more than the artistic side. But when it comes down to making actual real music, I make real passionate music. If you check my stuff out, I feel like you'll be like, okay, this dude's being wholeheartedly himself, not following rules, doing what he wants. And I feel like a lot of in the music, I feel like that's where a lot of people lack. It's basically, Drew Verde.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. From Detroit area, Warren, Michigan, correct?
Yeah, I'm from Warren. Yeah, South Warren.
Okay. Yeah, born and raised Detroit.
Yep.
Okay. Now that's kind of crazy because everyone around here, like from Michigan, knows the whole Eminem 8 Mile story. But your story is like very, very, very similar. Like I thought mine was kind of similar too, but mine's kind of similar too, but not like yours.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, damn.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you say what you're gonna say. I want to hear what you're about to say.
It's like you see like you just see like the differences in like people like not really differences, but similarities in people's trauma as you go through, like as you look back on your own and you go through and you see what other people are going through too. And like you kind of see the similarities in what you guys kind of share.
Definitely. Yeah. Detroit has some of the toughest MCs and toughest skin. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would think in the country, just because of where we come from, like the roots of Detroit and everything. And, overall, like strong willpower. Like a lot of people from Detroit, I feel like it just have really strong, tough skin willpower because of that area we came from. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, no, I agree. It's like a similar mindset between, everybody who's from that area. 100%.
And it's crazy. It's like no matter what your profession is, whether you're a rapper or just like trying to make ends meet down
Yeah,
there, it's like the heart of Detroit is like it's gritty,
yeah,
it's hard
yeah,
working, it's hustle,
yeah,
it's nonstop, and it's everywhere.
yeah. And that's it. Yeah, definitely.
And it's
You nailed it.
everyone too.
That is really how it is. 100%. And I'm blessed to be a part of it. I'm so happy that I'm a part of the whole scene, Detroit scene, because I feel like my journey and being from here, I wouldn't be as good as I am if I wasn't from here at all. Like
Hmm.
it's the journey and the experiences and the people and everything like that that really altered. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Detroit, Michigan as a whole. Like you know what I'm saying? Some amazing artists. Eminem is fucking amazing, and you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just in general though, artists from Michigan as a whole is it's crazy. I recently just looked at a whole list to be reminded. I forgot the whole list, but I was looking at a list of everybody from Michigan, from like local who are doing it, at a high elite level, and then people who, up there. And I was just like, dang, the list is just goes on and on.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Like my boy Foy, I
Like
seen
even
he
if you like look
recently.
back at like all,
Say it. Say what
I'm
you're saying.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna
Even
say
if you
like,
like you look back on,
oh, there's a delay. My bad.
yeah,
say what you're
that's
saying.
all good.
Okay.
Okay,
I was
but
gonna
yeah,
say.
you look back at the history.
Fuck,
We're
bro.
doing it
There's a
again.
delay. I thought you said I'm good. Just say what you're gonna say. My bad. There's a delay. So when you say I'm good and I go, then you start going as I'm going. There's a delay in it. Just go. Just say what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, we got to work out the kinks. We got to work out the kinks real quick. But yeah, it's like the history of like Michigan. You don't know it until you actually
Yeah.
look back onto it. It was like Bob Seger, like Aretha Franklin. Everybody came from
Yeah.
Motown and all those
Yeah.
people. And then you get like Kid Rock, Eminem, and then you got all these independent artists from Detroit to Kalamazoo, from even up to Traverse City, even like north in the upper mitten. It's like
Yeah.
it's a crazy. Like it's all over Michigan.
Yeah. Willpower.
Yeah.
Strong-minded.
Yep.
That's what's needed. I feel like. I mean, I know it's what's needed with music and everything. It's just there's a different formula that Michigan uses. I feel that it stands out, and I feel like the future
Mhm.
of music is really in good hands when it comes to just Michigan in general and the artists here. There's so much potential from everybody I mean, everybody that's really good. It's different standards,
Mhm.
definitely.
Right. Right. Yeah. Whenever I get a Michigan artist on, I always want to ask this question.
Yeah.
But what do you think uh, makes a Michigan artist, hip hop artist, musician, whatever? What do you think makes them stand out compared to the rest of the country?
I think okay. The thing I think that makes specific ones that are to me the ones that are standing out in Michigan, because not everybody's in the it's not everybody, but the ones in Michigan that are making a lot of noise and standing out. I feel like that the difference between that really is there's people that will be themselves, and then there's people who aren't really wholeheartedly themselves. Like I was just saying this to DJ Los on the phone just not that long ago, like 20
Mhm.
minutes ago. You ever went to like a in school, we went on a science trip, a field trip, and there's like magnetic ball.
Mhm.
You rub your hair and you touch it, and the electricity touches your fingers. Well, I found out through energy, like if you're being yourself, like wholeheartedly, it's a higher frequency that kind of attracts people with the universe, and just gradually through time, when you're being yourself, you can only be the best version of you. So it's like when
Right.
you're focused on yourself and you know who you are within, we're human, and art is the projection of our brain and our mindset and our experiences and how we feel. So when we use that type of that mindset towards it, it's a whole game changer,
Mhm.
because other people might be like, I want to sound like this specific sound, so I'm going to go ahead and try to mold that and sound like this, opposed to there's people out there like, I just want to be myself and do what I want to do with no rules to it, and just create. And I
Mhm.
think that's what ends up experimentally through time. Something pops out like, oh, it's different. That's never been through that. When people are afraid to tiptoe in the waters of experimental and just dabbling in different things and learning through music, they're less likely to be of a high value artist as the one that's really just, you know what I'm saying? They're being themselves wholeheartedly focused on that. They're passionate. They're truly, the universe has chosen them for that task or that journey. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
difference between Michigan and the rest of the, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the world is it starts within. It starts with being who you are first and putting that in the music, on the track, not being like that. Let me make a replica, but let me,
Mm-hmm.
just be you. You're going to be the best version of you.
Right. I think the best cities that have the best storytellers
Yeah.
is like Memphis, Tennessee,
Yeah.
and Michigan, mostly Detroit,
Yeah.
around Detroit area.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they're the best storytellers,
Right.
and that's what I love about music. Like I want to know what you're going through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when I listen to the song, I want to know what's going through your head. And with in the Midwest rappers,
Yeah.
like storytelling got it down pat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
I
know,
feel you on that 100%.
you know. I mean, you got people from Atlanta, they're getting a crunk and stuff like that and shit
Yeah.
like that. They got the shouting and all that stuff going on. But
Yeah.
if you want storytelling, it's the Midwest. Is where you want to look.
Yeah. Yeah. Atlanta is more so club mainstream music. You know what I'm saying? It's more so in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely. I love storytelling music. I love that myself too, because I grew up when I was a kid, I was like in fourth grade and I used to write stories. Like I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
want to do it, but I just started like, I had my notebook and I just started writing these little short stories down. And I was just really interested in words before rap. So I would just stick with every day I would just write a new story and just I wouldn't show nobody, but my mom would randomly just see it. And I've noticed my mom was saving some of them and putting them up in a box behind my back. But I was just shooting
Yeah.
stories and I would read them to the class. And I'd write them sometimes in the class and I'd be like, I want to read this. Can I read it? Teacher would be like, yeah, you can. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'll go and I'll read it in front of the class. And I had this feeling of no fear from it because I felt passionate for the stories of what I was doing. So it kind of like transitioned over to music. So a lot of the music I have out, I haven't released. I'm going to start releasing all my stuff even more here shortly. But it doesn't, nobody knows exactly just how good or where my strengths are necessarily at just yet with my craft. Storytelling, I feel,
Right.
is one of my biggest strengths, but it's something I have like songs written. I have so many songs right now that have stories to them that are written that I just put them to the side because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a perfectionist. And I think this has to fit on a project. This can't just be a single. And then I'm like, this doesn't make sense if
Right.
I add it to this because that doesn't, So I've just been there's a project that that basically finished that I just had set to the side that I shouldn't wait any longer. I should actually drop it. It's one of the ones I was contemplating on dropping, but it's a whole story based one. I wanted to go through it and make stories, strictly just stories of things that I can visually make the listener see it without having the video, but also
Mm-hmm.
sonically sound good to where they can listen to it and be like, oh, I can still listen to it. But the story I had when I wrote it was all like, for some reason, like just like a cinematic Netflix type idea of Twilight or something that I had in my brain when I was doing it. So there are all different types of stories of things that I know, that ideas I've had as a kid and a teen that I couldn't get out as a movie, but it was like I can just put it in this project, and it's so many different cool
Mm-hmm.
ideas that if somebody thought of it as a movie, it would be so that I love stories. You know what I'm saying? I love that. And I agree with you. I agree with what you were saying with the Midwest and everything. I definitely agree. In Michigan,
Yeah.
definitely in Michigan.
Yeah. So at what age did you realize that you had like this gift for music?
I was 13, and you know what's crazy? I feel like every artist or rapper usually is around that age, like 13, 12, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. And it was 13 years old. I was listening to Lil Wayne, T.I., T-Pain, Eminem, Jay-Z, stuff like that. I was born in 95. So when I started being conscious,
Okay.
yeah, when I got conscious, I was more so like in the early 2000s. So that's where I just, I grew influence from that. And I got really inspired. So I heard, which is crazy. This is crazy to say. If the viewers have not heard my music, they might listen to this and be like, I'm not checking this stuff out if that's who's but the first song I ever wrote to that I was like, this is why I started is Bedrock from Lil Wayne with them. I would.
Okay.
It's because, and it's not. It just happened out of nowhere. And I just wrote to it. I got the instrument offline, wrote to it, and then when I wrote to it, I realized I knew at that time like this is garbage. This is trash. But something about it was like I want to figure this puzzle out. I'm so trash. I want to figure this out. So I just got so
Right.
addicted to it that I was just talking to my friend about it the other day too. my childhood friend, that I just got this addiction to where when, for instance, when friends are partying, I'm in the back room for some reason writing on a notepad at like 16, 17, when I'm supposed to be in there with the girls chilling and stuff. I'm writing on a notepad and then switch it over. I'm going out with friends and we're doing things we're supposed to be focused on, whatever's going on. And I'm in there in the most random spot in a bathroom writing stuff down. Just addicted to doing it. Ever since I was 13, it became an addiction to this puzzle that like with syllables and entendres and similes and all that, metaphors, whatever. It just, the whole thing is a puzzle that I really wanted to figure out, and I got addicted to doing it at that age. So rap was like really something I was really trying to solidify and get great at. But through that, I'll add this in there too. My mom, when I was growing up, my mom used to listen to 80s music, like 80s rock, pop rock. And my dad would listen to Motown and hip hop. So by me and my dad really got me pushed on Michael Jackson and would try to force me to literally sit in a room and replay Michael Jackson cassette tapes and Martin Luther King cassette tapes. So my dad had me when he was older. So his mindset was on Black Panthers and all that, and you know what I'm saying? So he had me listen to that all the time. But based off of the influence of all that and Michael Jackson and the 80s pop, through the journey of like trying to get better at writing music, I started dabbling in trying to create songs like I would when I'd hear as a kid that I hated as a kid. When I was a kid, as a kid, I'm like, this song is so annoying. This 80s pop, what is this? And then as I got older, I was like, oh, okay. I understand it now that I'm a musician and just older and biased because it was nostalgic. But I started dabbling in that. And so that's what made me separate genres, was because I'm going to go this 80s pop route. And then I went the 80s pop route behind closed doors. Nobody knew I was doing it by my like writing nonstop to 80s stuff, trying to make 80s music. Then went all the way from there. Wrote nonstop trying to make Motown music. Went from there. Went nonstop trying to dabble in rock because I started really liking rock because my mom's my uncles, they listened to the rock like Slipknot and all that, Metallica, Kiss. They loved all that. So
like all the screaming shit,
all the
like
screaming
the
stuff,
death
and
metal.
Linkin Park too. They like Linkin Park and death metal. They liked all that. So I would hear that.
All right.
Yeah. So I would hear that from my mom wouldn't listen to it, but they would pull up and they'd be listening to it. And I'd go outside with them as a kid and listen and hear it. My dad would be listening to his own stuff, which is, like I said, Motown and hip hop. My mom would be listening to 80s pop rock. So I'm going in each direction. Like, okay, I'm getting introduced to it in a different way, I guess, because there's other kids that are introduced to it. But I think I was meant to probably be a musician. And so because of that, I took on to that and paid attention to it differently and absorbed it a little differently. So when I started writing pop and rock and stuff like that, I was just always writing it, trying to make a replica of what I heard. But that's how it starts off for music. You start off as like trying to copy, and then you start forming into yourself through time after you realize, oh, there's no rules. I don't gotta sound like that. But because you practice so much trying to sound like that, you kind of like picked up some sort of understanding on how that works. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the genre stuff works.
Right.
That's how the rap in general all started and stemmed out into all that.
Right.
I got huge.
No, that's yeah. That's crazy though. How it all like stems together and shit like that too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Crazy on the mind.
That's crazy. Now your rap name, Drew Verde. That's
Drew Verde.
That's
you can say
not your Verde.
Verde. People say Verde.
Okay.
The news, they're like Verde, and I was like, I'll just accept it.
I'll just accept it.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take it. But what were you gonna say?
But that's not your real name. That's your rap name, correct?
Yeah.
It is.
What you about to say?
It's like an interesting story about like how, like I was watching your past videos on YouTube and how you did all these past interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting story on your last name, like how it's got like 3 meanings to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I because my mom's Italian on my mom's side, and on my dad's side he's black. My real name is Andrew Green. So Green and Italian, Green in Italian is Verde. So instead of just being like, because I used to go by Drew Green, I was like, I'm just gonna go by Drew Verde because it's 2 meanings. It's honoring my dad still, but also in that one word, it's a double because it's honoring my dad, but also honoring my mom's side through using the Italian. So I wanted it to be
Right.
something like that, something because my music when I'm writing and I always try to make doubles and all that stuff. So I figured why not my name represent something that would be not just a surface, but something deeper than just saying that's my name. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Now you've been in music for like a good 20 years now, right? About 20 years now.
No, not 20. Like
Eh.
15, something like that.
Oh, you said 2000. Oh, you were born in 95. Okay, like 15 years then.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes better.
yeah,
That makes better sense.
yeah, like around 16.
Now, are you like performing or anything like that? Like going around and doing shows or no?
Yeah,
Or
no,
not quite yet?
I mean, no, I do like I don't do enough shows as I should do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have shows coming up. Some of them I don't want to say because I'm waiting until for sure. But I have one with Miss Corona coming up. I have T Money Green on the Hyped Up Live. I don't have a date on that one though. But the one for Miss Corona is June 30th of this month. I'm gonna have like I think a 15 to 20-minute set on that one. But I'm gonna start popping out and performing more. I'm going to start doing a lot more live performances of my own because I have my own setup, my own camera. So I really want to start doing live cinematic performances where it's live on the microphone, not just pre-recorded, but a cinematic shot of my own, so people can see my artistic vision for the set of what I, type, you know what I'm saying? On top of doing,
I get you.
live performances, though, I'm saying for sure.
Okay. Okay. Now you got any like collaborations like in the works?
I have. There's a song I haven't released yet. It's super dope. I'm gonna release it, but I'm waiting on the right time for that. To be honest, for it to make sense.
Okay.
It's with Jake Bass. It's produced by Jake Bass, and it's a song with Marv One on it. And
Okay.
super dope. It's not like a bar heavy song. It's a conceptual song that's just a really good tune. You know what I'm saying? And when I recorded it with him, I think he said that he's glad we didn't go the cliche route of where it's like, oh, we're gonna try to just rap and be. Instead, we went the musical route where it's like, I'm on the hook, and then his verse is crazy. He wrote it there too, and I don't mean crazy like because we weren't trying to go bar heavy. It was just crazy as in like it fit the beat so well, and in the whole concept of it, I love it. I love the song. I'm just it was produced, like I said, by Jake Bass, and me and Jake have so much music that we didn't drop, but I'm such a perfectionist. I'm to be honest in my head. That I'm like, if it doesn't, it doesn't feel like it would fit with these that would make sense. Like we have a batch of music, but it's low key kind of like I'd say, it's like we got some rock stuff right here, some R&B stuff right here, some rap stuff right here, some that, and it's like a sprinkle of good within every one of them. But I'm just like, okay, let me just hold on to these, not just rush into it because I know I can get a body of work that's gonna fit. And I'm gonna throw these in with that and be like, okay, that makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? So I got stuff with him. Paris Noel. Do you know Paris Noel?
Yeah,
Paris Noel. I have it's out right now though. NBA produced by Jake. I have a song with Nassan, Proof Son. What they talking about, and that's produced by Jake too as well. I don't know if I should say this, but me and Kid Vicious, we were talking about doing a collab like EP, like a duo. So me and him both, featuring some other elite people on there too, of course. But we were like, we have like 2 or 3 songs together already. So I was like, yo, let's just put something together and then just release it in a collaborative effort. You know what I'm saying? And maybe throw some extra people on here and there, make something just so fire and dope that they say. So I got that going on, like a whole collab with him. I'll say this. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but Foy and me are pretty soon we're gonna start working on a collaborative, just like how Krim and him got that 17 and 18. We're gonna be we're about to be working on something. We've been planning it, but we just had our own thing, we branched off doing our own thing. I knew he had the Krim stuff, and they had that, and I was like, I don't want to hinder what they got going on. I'm gonna let them finish it, and it came out super fire. So I was like, good, they got what they. So now he hit me up the other day or something, and we're gonna link pretty soon and figure out what's gonna go on with that. But we're definitely gonna do that. I have a song I didn't release yet with Hatch. That's with Jake. It's a Hatch. It's just that one was like rapidy rap. It wasn't like a meaningful one. There's not even a hook on it. but I had to put something together with that one. But it was dope. I'm gonna say this too.
Yeah.
Because he knows. I'm in there. I'll tell the story how that even happened with Hatch. So I'm at the podcast with DJ Butter and Brody Gans, and I'm leaving the podcast, and I guess he's going in because he's coming in next for the podcast, and Hatch. So Hatch passes up me and Jake and Brody Gans, my right hand man. He's the one that helped me with everything. He passed up, and then I guess he never met Jake before, and I don't think Jake ever met him, but they knew each other. So they were like, my boy Brody was like, "You guys want to collab?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll go to the studio after that." Hatch was there. "I'll go." He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, cool. So we're gonna collab. We're gonna do something." So we go back, and I already had some pre-written that I already had. I was like, "Oh, okay," because I know he's gonna probably go with the bars. And at this time, it was on the spot. So I just did something that I already had that was already in the notes. Jake had made something on the spot with the beats. I did that. He came in there, Hatch, and he got to writing, and he had the hardest bar at the end, and it was like Loki. He said. Withdrew Verde like an ATM. He said something. I'm on this something. Somebody's on the song withdrew Verde like an ATM. But then he's like withdrew Verde because withdrew Verde, but like deposit, but you withdraw. But then withdrew Verde like it's green. You take the money out and like took out. Yeah. You took him out like you took him out. I was like, oh, my manager was like, because I don't take offense to none of that stuff. I'm just a competitive person. So I'm more so like I look at it like sports. I don't look at it like, oh, you just dissed me, oh, this, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. And plus, it looked like I was probably dissing him on there, to be honest, but I wasn't. But I thought it was dope. To me, I was like, oh, that's hard. That's dope. That's like, I'm glad he went as hard as, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I told him, I was like, you fucker, bro. You just went and you. I made a status about it at some point, and I was just acknowledging it because I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I give credit where it's due, and I really liked that. You know?
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So do you think you like low key dissed him and you didn't really mean to, or
me?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to diss him. It was just battle rappy bars that I had in my stuff that I was just trying to put bars out. So when he did, I wasn't mad also because I was like, I probably did come off that way. I don't know. I was just on the spot. I'm just trying to not get, because I know he's dope. Hatch is dope. I was like, I'm not trying to get washed. I don't know what he's going to come with. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm just going to go and do this. I'm grabbing my bars out here that I had that I thought were dope and put them on there. And it just came out that way. But I was like, cool. And me and him are cool. We're tight. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Worked out all well. The song came out good and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that's still pretty much in the works that is gonna come out pretty soon. There are some songs that are like that though, with they're kind of dissing each other in a song, like the Young Bucks and T.I. and Ludacris song, where T.I. and Ludacris are pretty much dissing each other in that song. Like songs like that work sometimes though. You never know. Yeah. Like that's a badass title too, and they're on the same track dissing each other. So people were saying, I've seen a bunch of things where people were saying T.I. got him. T.I.'s one of my favorite artists, but I think Luda outdid him on that. I love Luda's on there. I listened to it and I was like, I don't even see why they thought it sounded like Luda really got him by it, because the style of what Luda was using and everything. I loved that. Yeah, I love that type of stuff.
He's like, please stay off the TIP of my dick. Yep. I was like, yep, we got him. It's over.
Yeah. It was over.
He's over at that one. But yeah, before we get too further into your story and everything like that, we're gonna break into a video. We have In the Huddle. Anything you want to say about this before I press the play button?
This is off of my EP that I just dropped called Dead Roses and Dollar Bills. Okay. I'm not gonna say too. I won't say. You can just play it so they can hear it.
Oh, just play it. All right.
Yeah, just play.
All right, everyone. It's that time of the show. Turn your volumes up real quick. We got Drew Verde with In the Huddle. Here we go.
No surprise that they gonna tell. All the way from Detroit, bitches want the D while receiving like Odell. They want a train and a rain. While on demon time, think they
running hell, so I keep my distance from afar. Try to get him to catch the ball. NFL shit called your man's called it back. They all change positions, no hesitance. Gotta be able to see the runners, gotta be able to see the thieves, gotta be able to see the gunners. More clips pack the box office movies. Longevity, fame is infinity. Long as you watch for the snakes in the industry, chasing a little me, trying to be happy, but can't when I get no peace. I've been a little hurt, I don't trust nobody. Son, know I'm living for. I've been a homebody, failed in the hit a nerve, stuck with that ADHD plus an introvert. I've been at home, probably nobody getting her dodging. They know how they making sure shit is clear. I've been focused, dedicated, old folks is fading now. Mama, I've been losing hope. Don't save me. Heart has been broke, turning cold. No, maybe all of that bullshit they be. Now free all the bros that been sitting down. All this dog shit, they think it came from pounds. Ever hit the road, did a turnaround. Whip pot as hell like the burner on. Plus I'm round with this burner on. I'm a young money, get a bad bitch, hit a bend, did a Cardi, now I need a rich. I ain't tryna party, I been getting richer. I don't do Bacardi, pass me the scissor. Doggy seen the flash, thought we was taking pictures, putting belt to ass pass, I can't consider. Money it coming and go. Used to sweat on shit, I won't trip on no more. Ain't foreign and low and no hoe. Every bitch I hit, I pass to the bros. Ain't paid while you callin' my phone. That's the only thing I'm trying to put on the floor. Makes my daughter straight to mango. That's why I grind who I do this shit for. My mama, I've been losing hope. Don't save me. Heart has been broke, turning cold. No, maybe all of that bullshit they be on. Mama, they play with the cold. No, Brady. Mama, I've been losing hope. Don't save me. Heart has been broke, turning cold.
Dope.
I just thought of something. I said on June 30th it was Miss Corona. I meant P Dot. I'm sorry, P Dot. This is random. Earlier when I said I was like, I got a show on June 30th. I was like, I said Miss Corona. I meant P Dot. I'm so sorry, P Dot. I just want to say that. I have ADHD. My bad. I just had to get that out before I forgot. I didn't mean that. It's P Dot. Okay. All right.
P Dot.
Okay.
All good. In the Huddle though. That's a dope track, bro.
Thank you.
You said that's a new one off your newest album?
Yeah. I want to explain too, because when I've had people talk to me about it, like, why did you choose those beats? Why did you choose stuff like that? The route that I was going with this project, with that song that's on the project, with it's an EP. I said Dead Roses and Dollar Bills. It's more so in the realm of, I wanted to go in the realm of a broken man. So it's like, the reason it's Dead Roses and Dollar Bills, I got a rose on my neck with a skull in it. I don't want to say too much about why exactly, because it was reasons that it was stuff to do with baby mom, I guess, and things that whatever. I don't want to say that. But it's like, so I was just like in the realm of a dude that's hurt, and the song has a lot of energy. The album has a lot of energy to it. There's a lot of intensity to it, and a lot of anger, and a lot of animosity, and then really more so towards the end, an explanation for why I feel or felt that way, because I wanted to capture how I felt in those times when I felt like there's no loyalty, no love. Like, my mom died, my dad died, stuff didn't work out in relationships around me. So that's why I said Dead Roses and Dollar Bills, because it's the difference between, like Dead Roses with symbolizing death within, like, love can be fatal, stuff like that, and then the dollar bill symbolizing materialism, and like the pull between the two of Dead Roses and Dollar Bills. So that's why I wanted to make a lot of it like in the club record sound, but at the same time put a twist to it to where it's sonically that, but it's more so of a venting. If you listen to it, I'm venting throughout it. And what I'm doing is, I'm gonna say it on here, is I'm doing a A and a B side. So the first side is, if the cover of it is, there's a strip club that is in flames, and I'm outside of it. And then the second one I'm doing is I'm walking into the strip club in the daytime. So the first one's nighttime, it's dark because it's supposed to symbolize the darkness of that project. That's part of the project. The second one is supposed to be before the heartbreak, before I was a broken dude. My view on everything in the world in a more so innocent light of, you know what I'm saying? Less hurt, less desensitized, less broken. So that was that's the vision for that, for the EP.
Like the Ice Cube's War and Peace,
Yeah.
or the Outcast album too.
Yeah.
Or just like two sides.
Two
Okay.
sides to it,
Okay.
yep.
Just like
And then the title of the project, of the first one, the EP that I said, whatever, I made sure it's spelt out Requiem, because that's to honor the dead. And so the track list is like, each letter begins spelling that out with the track list, because dead roses and dollar bills, and within it I'm speaking about my mom, my dad, you know what I'm saying? And it's to honor the dead musically. That's what Requiem means. So I want, so I wanted to put a lot of things in there to make it just dope and deeper and layered, but at the same time still, in a sense, like simplistic to listen to and be like, okay. But that's not the same energy I'm about to have for my other stuff too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just people have, so many people with different tastes. It's whoever's taste is for that, and for the one I do later, and stuff like that. I'm just doing me regardless.
Right. Yeah, like you have like you can pretty much like bounce through like different genres too. Like as you were saying, you were doing like 80s music, then the Motown music, and then rock music. So you're pretty like diverse, and you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Now, are you like, when it comes down to like writing, are you like a perfectionist? Because I remember watching like the Collision Course DVD that we got with the Linkin Park and the Jay-Z collaboration.
Yeah.
And there was I remember a point in there where Michael from Linkin Park was like, you can make an album in like 2 weeks, and we'll spend 2 weeks dissecting a song and wondering why it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Are you like that? Are you the more like a Linkin Park person, or more like Jay-Z?
I'd say, well, I mean, Jay-Z's super amazing. Like the way he goes about his whole the process of just getting in there and saying it, because he memorized it off his head. It's crazy. That process is crazy. But when I'm writing it, I don't really have I used to have that, but now it's like when I'm writing it, when I hear a beat, I understand off rip from hearing it what needs to be done, but I have to execute it that way. So there's already like a formula in my brain based off of how I hear the beat. Somehow it just happens. All the songs you hear from me that everybody hears, I only take those serious if I knew the universe felt like it was just throwing me ideas or whatever the case may be. It's like what Michael Jackson said before. It was outside of his house, and it was on video. He said he feels like the universe is giving him these ideas to do, and that's how I feel. And I feel like certain things, if I don't feel it, like there's times where I'm like, I just don't feel like it doesn't. I feel like I'm forcing it, and it's not coming. It's not just coming to my head. I'm not inspired, so I don't do it. And then when I feel inspired and locked in, I don't second guess that really as much as I used to anymore. I just like to make it. I just want to know it sounds good a lot of the times, and lyrically like makes enough sense. But as in like being like super perfectionist about it, I'm a studio engineer, so I've been a studio engineer for a minute. So me viewing Linkin Park is too. I mean, Michael from there is too. But I'm just saying, like, I just view it in a different lens. It just doesn't seem like, back then I used to feel like I wanted to hold on to everything because I wasn't good enough. Nowadays it just doesn't feel like that. I don't feel like that necessarily. I just won't do the song. If I feel like I can't write to it, it won't even exist for me not to even like it, because I'll be like, I can't think of nothing to this one. I don't feel it. I'm just not in it. That's how I really am, to be honest.
See, yeah, you got to be feeling it too.
Yeah, I got to be feeling it.
Okay.
Really even indulge in it. And if I'm feeling it, it's most likely I'm going to love it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's like love or nothing.
Yeah, it's it. I swear, I got to love it, or if I just like it, it's like, no. And people tell me like
Right.
you shouldn't do that, but I just how I operate.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Now, you said you work as a studio engineer in Sterling Heights, correct?
Yeah. Mount Sterling now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And do you like work with artists like out there too, or do you have any like anybody?
Yeah. I sometimes record. You know the Cypher Society. I sometimes
Cypher Society. Yep, I've had a few of them on.
okay. I record some of them sometimes, but I you know what's on 7 Mile and Gratiot? The dude that end up knocking the dude out in the bathroom, unfortunately, and all that. I record him now.
Right.
He's a client. Yeah, I record him. So it's like I reeled in some people that that are connected, but also to me it's doing this recording stuff can be a blessing at some points because some of these people that I meet that are connected, I connect with them so good and so well that they bring in more clientele for me. I do things for them as well. Like I love being doing this full time studio time because it keeps me within the music still, networking, meeting new people. And I've been doing this for like a year or so, again, and I mean, making a killing off of it because everybody raps nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Everybody makes music nowadays.
It's true.
So I run one ad off Instagram and I get a flock of people like, I need to do the time right now, I need to do the time right now. So through that, it's like, I've met people that I'm like, this person shouldn't be in society. Like this person shouldn't be free. Like something's wrong with this person. And then I've met people that I was like, this person is super cool. Like, oh, this is a chill person. You know what I'm saying? And I vibe out with them and they make great music. There's people that make great music that I'm like, wow, it opens my eyes to like seeing other people that have that star power that I didn't really know that I know people have it, but it's like certain people that come across in the studio, I'm like, wow, I don't think nobody knows this person exists. So sometimes I try to like help them out, and then when I help them out through stuff, they help me out. It just whole benefit of all that is just it's just good. I don't know. Being a studio engineer is super beneficial, super fun, and the people I've recorded, I had a fun time. I always have a fun time. Yeah.
Now, do you get with these people like on your off time and be like, hey, come collab with me real quick,
There's some people, but I don't usually say that to them. I usually just have them say it to me because I feel like as an engineer, I just basically just stay in my place until they be like, hey, I want something from me, because they all know I do it because I post that too, that I do it. So I know they know. So if they want it, I know they'll ask. So I don't usually come in and be like, yo, let's do this. They'll do it. And I'll be like, I always tell them, oh, I'll do it. They're like, how much you charge? I'm like, for free. I just do it. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm on the track too. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Whatever. Let's do it. So yeah.
Now, have you ever like been like on the Cypher Society, like on those little clips in there, all the stuff that they do on like Facebook and YouTube and everything? Like, have you ever went on there and like spit a verse?
Yeah. The Cypher Society, I have me and the founder of it is Muncie. Me and him had made a back and forth. We did a back and forth cipher that had popped off it was on Instagram and Facebook and all that, whatever, and TikTok. But on Instagram, it did like 600,000 views, which is whatever. But the thing that blew me away was Ice-T commented on it, Kid Capri, Tech Nine, and I was like, and they were like fire and stuff like that. So I was like, you probably seen it, but I'm wearing a mask on it. I'm wearing like a black mask. So
okay.
Yeah, I show my face for a second in there, but I'm wearing a black mask. Then the second time I was on there with Johnny Germani, I was a teddy bear. And we did it. So he wanted to do a bear. He's like, let's do this teddy bear thing. And I was like, all right, I bet I'm down. Let's try it. Because I was up for it. I was like, whatever, it's fun. And so, we did that. And it turned out pretty good. I was like, that was dope. Super dope. I've been on there about like 3 or 4 times. The one with Bizarre was with Cypher Society. I did one with Cypher Society and Bizarre. Bizarre is with me on there. That was with Cypher Society. Yeah.
I saw the one with Bizarre.
I'll say me and the founder of Cypher Society, we're going to are planning on doing a collab project too. Like we've been talking about that, like an EP or something. We have music together on that side too. Muncie, shout out Muncie. He's super dope.
That's dope. Yeah, those are always fun. Like everyone on that Cypher Society is like talented as fuck. I mean, I've had the honor of talking to the demigod, Junior
Oh yeah,
demigod. He was been on here.
Yeah, for his age,
Yeah.
for his, I
Yeah.
forget how old he is now, but when he was, I think he was like
It's like
18
what
or
is he, like
something.
19, 20 now? Maybe
He's
21
probably
now?
20 now. He's probably around 20 now. But when he was like, when I first seen him, he was like 18, and he had it. He had it better than what I had when I was his age. You know what I'm saying? He's putting words in places and doing a lot of acrobatics and all that. And I'm like, oh, okay. He got a little head start on him. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Dope.
Yeah, when I saw him on the Cypher Society, I was just like, holy shit. Like I shared it out to everybody. I'm like, you will not believe this. And then I hollered out at him and I was like, hey, you want to come on the show? And he's like, oh yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. You know? And then more followed after that, you know, and
right.
whoever from the Cypher Society wants to come on, just let me know. We'll work something out. But yeah, it's amazing. I love watching the videos. It's amazing. And I'm glad. It's crazy that you get to work with them. That's great.
Yeah, they're. You know what I was saying? I was saying online before too, and I didn't really say this on any interviews or podcast, but they the thing that when I first met them, the whole collective, I was like, I told Brody Gans, like my right hand man, the one I always roll with. I was telling him, I was like, yo, the thing that stands out with this Cypher Society to me is like I've never seen a group of people be able to be in one group, and they have obviously everybody has egos, everybody has pride, but the way that they were moving was like unusual because I was like, okay, usually people would all split up right away, all, you know what I'm saying, stuff would go south, but I was at that's what Arts Beats and Eats Festival, and I was leaving because I was performing that day. I left it and I was walking to the car and I seen them walk by as a group, and this is when I first went on one of the ciphers. I didn't know any of them. I seen them though, and I was like, oh, I seen Ozzy and Joey Keys or something like that. I think Joey Keys, and a few others, and a lot more. And then I was like, oh dang, you guys rolled together like this? I was like, where you guys going? Where you guys come from? They said like they came from like a smash room or like a laser tag or something. I don't know. And I was like, oh y'all roll like that? I was like, oh you guys, I was like, that's actually kind of inspirational. Y'all guys are like clicked up and real tight and rolling like that and dropping these songs. Nobody really does that. I don't see people doing that in this, like, as a whole collective consistently as much as they were doing it. So I was like, mad respect to that because that's still moving the needle or goalposts for local artists or people in that, you know what I'm saying, that feel like there's a lot of people that aren't motivated that need to get more motivated, and seeing something like that and being able to be a part of something like that can build that routine of motivation of seeing, okay, it's like lyrical camp or something, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, it's almost like a hip hop camp where everyone comes and hangs out and spits verses and makes cool ass videos, you know?
Yeah. I don't have one bad experience with any of them. So every one of them have been nothing but genuine and authentic with me, you know? I met Foy from there. You know, I met Foy. That's how me and Foy met. Was from the Cypher Society. The first one I went to is when I met him. And I forgot how we started like clicking up and going places. I forgot which one it was. I think it was the first one. That's what started it. And yeah, ever since then, I've been super cool with Foy and stuff, and super talented. That dude's he's about to be on the Shade 45 with me. You know what I'm saying? Rapping. So him and Krim.
Yeah. We were going to talk about that. We're just about to talk about that.
Okay, perfect.
But perfect. So how does that feel? Like you get to be on like Shady 45 with like all these, like you said, Astray's going to be there. Hatch is going to be there. Foy's going to be there.
Yeah. Astray, Hatch, Foy, Krim, me, Kid Vicious, an artist named Spade that's through with Kid Vicious with the Alien Gang. I don't remember seeing anybody else comment on it yet, but there was a group chat. I didn't see everybody else that was in it to know who else is all going to be in it. But I'm sure there's going to be more people than that in it, you know. But it's going to be super fun. There's everybody that knows how to really rap, you know, and it's going to be, I think that I watched the prior videos that they had on Shade 45. They're going to each city and setting up outside. And so there's a group of them, and like the city's coming out, and everybody's just showing love, and they're just like live rapping on the mic.
Oh shit.
That is super fun to me. Being being an MC, being like in the competitive spirit, but also being with my people, like my friends, like everybody I named you. I don't know Spade too much, but I met them before, but I don't know them like that. But that other people I mentioned and stuff, it's like that's super fun to me because those are people that I rock with so heavy, and to be able to be in a cipher and share that moment with them is dope. It's super dope.
Yeah, that would be insane. Like I get to be on Eminem's network, just spitting bars.
Bro, did you know I was signed?
That's crazy.
Did you know I was signed to? Did you know I was signed to? Jake Bass is Jeff Bass. It's the son of Jeff Bass, and the nephew of Mark Bass. So the Bass brothers. I signed with them in like 2022 or so, I think. Yeah, no, it was the end of 2022. So I was rocking with them for some time, and I think a lot of like. Again, I want to add this. Brody Gans linked me with them too. Like Brody Gans is whoever sees this and you can look him up and everything. He produced the beat for the one with Bizarre. That Bizarre is on with me with the cipher. He produced the beat, so he's a producer too.
Okay.
He's a good producer. Y'all should check him out. But he linked me with Jake and stuff. And so when I signed with Jake, the things that that was done. I went to the BET, not the BET Awards, the Detroit Music Awards with them. The features I got with him, the people I've met through him that he introduced me to, it's without like Jake, it was definitely he helped me get to a point to where other people took me more serious. You feel me?
Right.
He helped me get to a point where other people took me more serious to where I didn't have to necessarily prove myself all the way because the people I'd run into like, oh, I know about you because Jake, and then I noticed people's just shift in energy was less of like dismissive of me and more so like, oh, that's, but through that time though, I was already talking to Vicious even through that, you know what I'm saying? Vicious and there's people I already talking to regardless still. That still been rocking with me, Los, shout out Los again, DJ Los, like I've rocked with him for a while. DJ Butter. I've rocked with him since like 2016 or so or whatever. But I just wanted to let you know because you were like the Shade 45 with Eminem stuff. I just wanted to say like I was signed with the Eminem's because Eminem was signed to them, and that they made the Lose Yourself beat, the Without Me beat, the Superman beat, many stuff like that. And shout out Ryan Scott. He's I met him through them. That's my boy. I don't know if you know Ryan Scott, but he is a super dope artist too, and rapper. Shout out Apropos too. Apropos, I did a Christmas song with Apropos. And,
I was gonna say that. I was listening to your Christmas song earlier today. I was like, this dude's got a Christmas song out. No shit.
Yeah. Me and Apropos did that. That was the perfect person to do it with. His voice is he has such a soulful voice that I knew it was gonna work with him. So I was like, let's just do it, and we did it. And we were thinking about doing this year which I would just say still, but we were thinking about doing a whole Christmas before Christmas comes, a whole project with Christmas music with Jake. Because I was like, I could do that for days. You know what I'm saying? I'm so used to hearing it as a kid, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So yes, and shout out Mama Yaya and shout out Sean Forbes. I want to say that too, because I got to throw that in there. Because when you name one person, it feels like dismissive of the next. You know what I'm saying? I want to name them all too, because I don't like I'm dismissing, But yeah, those are a dope collective of people too. And there's a reason to name them because we performed at the Crowfoot last September. We performed with Swifty McVeigh. And it was, it's out. Or I can after this, I can post a link, send you the link or whatever. It was dope. It was a super, super, super dope show and super talented people. And you'll see it in the video whenever you see it, whoever checks it out after. Like it was definitely, it's FBT. It's basically presented by FBT Studios. So it's Jake and his father and them basically representing the talent that they have pushed forward and, worked with and put faith in and are, we're like a little family.
Right. Now I've seen like I think of a video. I believe it was Conniver. He was freestyling on a reel or something. And then I looked up Jake Bass because you brought his name up when you were talking to me about the episode. So I looked him up and I saw the D12 Forever on one of Jake's Google page and on the Conniver thing, and I was just wondering, I'm like, is Jake Bass like collaborating with D12 now, or
Yeah, no, he's collaborating
okay,
with
is that
with
real?
D12. No, it's real. Like I'm in D12's Tear It Down music video that from that project because
Mm-hmm.
Jake hit me up and was like, "Yo, we're doing a music video. You should come through." And so, yeah, I came through and I seen, the magic of the shoot and everything. But knew they were already working. They've been working for some time. Jake tours. He tours the country with them.
Okay.
So he's been doing that since like I don't remember how long he was doing it to be honest, but I know he was doing it the whole time I've known him. Really, I think it's like since 2022 or something like that, 2023. So it's like, yeah, bro, he has his hands in it with them, and Jake's super talented. He's a super super talented dude, and he's a virtuoso. He knows how to play any instrument. And being in the studio with him and seeing and witnessing him just grab any instrument and just boom boom to whatever I wanted him to do was like
Mm-hmm.
amazing to see because I didn't come I don't have a family of my family aren't musicians. I never really seen any of that type of stuff. And so when I seen him do that, I was like, oh, this is amazing. What the heck? This dude can really do anything. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man, we're gonna make some smash hits in here. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just super super humble dude too. Humble. That's the thing that surprises me. No offense, I'm just saying, like surprises me because of how much success that they've seen, how much success. It's like he still manages to be a very humble person, and I respect
Right.
that about him. He's very respectful, very humble, and yeah, I got love for him. I always got love for him.
Like I come from a family of musicians, but I did not pick up the instrument for some reason. I decided to play sports and play basketball and all that stuff,
Okay,
and
I don't even
instead,
play instruments. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you
I don't
don't?
even. No, I don't play instruments. I have ADHD bad. I never really. I tried to play the piano when I was little, but I would just go dun 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 dun
Mm-hmm.
dun 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 dun. Some little simple stuff, and I
Yeah.
never really indulged inside of that part of it. Like I said, at the beginning, I was just a straight lyricist. I just wanted to be a lyricist, and then it turned into like me doing other genres and doing that. But I would love to learn how to use instruments just to be able to say I can. You know what I'm saying? And be like I
Right.
did, but that will happen eventually. But as of right now, I don't use instruments or anything like that.
Yeah. My grandfather, he recently he passed away about 5-6 years ago, but he was
Right.
the drummer for Sawyer Brown before Sawyer Brown became Sawyer Brown.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
like
you have musical background then.
yeah, my uncle plays the guitar, my dad can sing, like
Okay.
all the people in my family,
Yeah.
fucking great at music. Not this guy.
Right.
I can't do it.
I
For
mean,
some reason I can't do it. But
but the thing is, like, I noticed, like, this is what I was saying the other day too. Again, like, I was saying, for me, it's like I picked up rap. I decided to rap, and then I just love doing it. I think that there's things like people. I'm not gonna say his name because he didn't want nobody to know this. But there's a dude that I know that makes music, and he's pretty popular. He decided to start playing golf, and he's like in his 30s, and
mhm.
he placed in like 5 months of playing golf. He placed five out of like 105 other golfers that have been doing it most of their life, and he was like, he's fifth place. So he was like, I don't know why. I just picked it up and I'm just good at it. I was like, that's some Happy Gilmore shit.
Right.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm good at it. But it made me think even more. I was like, yeah, it's just like not everything is for everyone. It's up to everybody just to just dabble and figure out what they want. And then it doesn't. There's no, you know what I'm saying. It don't matter what time of your life, as long as you figure it out anytime. You know what I'm saying. My son, I would love for him to do music, but if he doesn't do music, that's fine. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
whatever he wants to do. Because it might not, doesn't mean it's gonna be for him. But
Right.
he can just do whatever he wants to do and figure, you know what I'm saying, figure out whatever he wants, you know what I'm saying, down the line. I can't do nothing else. I literally only know how to just do music, really. I don't know how to do nothing else. I was never
Mhm.
good at sports. People would assume that I was because I'm fit, but I just became fit later
Right.
on in life. Yeah, yeah. So it's like I was never good at sports. I never played any sports, never made any teams, never did none of that. I was not good. My dad wanted me in sports. I just couldn't do it. And so um I I understand 100%. That's why I was surprised when I picked up the rap and started rapping. I was like, oh, I'm sticking with something. I never stick with something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was weird. It's weird how that formed like that. But I feel you though, 100%.
Yeah. Yep.
My
Yeah,
family
it's
works on
never.
cars. It works on cars. My family's like they're mechanics and stuff like that. So they're all
Okay.
like really handy. I'm not handy like that. So they're like a lot of them are like surprised, like, what? You don't know. I'm like, I'm just not really skilled with that, and I never paid attention too much to be too handy, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. But that's what I'm
Right.
saying. The music, you know what I'm saying? My family's just full of mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wondered, like, where did I get my athleticism from? Because nobody in my family's athletic at all. And then because I wasn't when I was raised, I wasn't around my mom a lot. Like
Yeah.
I maybe saw my mom a handful of times in my life, but I remember like her like playing frisbee out in the yard, and I was like, this is where I got my athleticism
Oh,
from. You know,
yeah, yeah.
got it from the mom.
The
But,
mom,
yeah.
yeah. It's little things like that.
Yep.
My baby mom, she used to be big on soccer. She wants my son to really get into soccer. I guess in like high school, she
Yeah.
won like some awards for it or something like that. So she was like really athletic and into it. So if he ends up picking up on sports, it's from her because I was trash. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. My son was good at soccer. He just didn't like it. He's like, nope, I don't
Yeah.
want to play no more.
no, that's how it is.
Okay.
That's how I feel like my son.
Well, he's 9. So.
Oh, okay. My son's he's 4.
He's 9, so he'll find something else.
Yeah. No, my son is he's 4. He's about to be 5. 9 though.
Okay. Yep. They're fun at that age.
Yeah, definitely.
Like kind of grown up, but not really.
Yeah.
You know.
Imagine that. Yeah. Becoming a little.
Yeah, you can show them some stuff. It's cool.
Yeah. It's like I'm at that age is where like so impressionable that I'll be thinking in my head, oh, I'm about to make you a goat. We're about to figure something out, and I'm about to just keep showing you knowledgeable stuff. That's how I feel like I'm gonna be with my son, is just show him stuff, because I know speaking of that, like it's kind of similar, but growing up, the stuff I used to watch, like Goosebumps and stuff like that, and just old music stuff I used to listen to in my era, I just throw all that on him all the time. So he don't even know what year he's in right now. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know. I'm like, yeah, you're in 2005 or 6 right now, or 9. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Early 2000s.
Yep. I always show like Ninja Turtles, like the old Ninja Turtles at him, not the new stuff that's all animated and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the old cartoon version.
Yeah.
I throw that at my son, and I'm like, this is how we did it in the 90s, son.
Yeah. I messed around.
This is how it was.
Yeah, I messed around and show him Flintstones from the 50s and 60s. You know what I'm saying? I used to eat cereal watching that. So I was like, I'm about to do, and he likes it because he's, as a kid, it's like factory reset. They're default right there. It's like they're a blank slate. So he don't see any difference. He just loves it. So I'm like, good. You're gonna be just fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll figure it out.
He'll figure it out
for sure. But yeah, I do want to thank you for coming on to.
Yeah.
I do want to thank you for taking some time out of your day and coming on and chatting with me for a little bit. You're more than welcome back anytime. If you got something you want to come up and promote, just let me know and I'll make time for you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I definitely will hold you to that.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Hold me to it, for sure. I love it. I love having repeat guests on. It's awesome because you can see the growth.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're locked in, man.
But yeah, for sure. But you're part of the family now, so that's all there is to it. And so if you have anything to promote, any shout outs you want to do, now's the time to do it, sir.
Okay. Yo, I really, if you guys liked what you guys heard, I really would love for you guys to go check out Dead Roses and Dollar Bills, the EP I got. I think that you'll love it. I think you'll love it. And my Instagram is Drew Verde Music, and that's really just anywhere, Drew Verde Music. I let my everything else talk. You know what I'm saying? The music, let it talk. That's about it.
All right. Yep. And all his description, all his links are in the description below. There we go. Got it out the right. But yeah, all his links are in the description below, everyone. So go check him out. Spotify, his Apple Music, his YouTube, his Instagram, Facebook, everything's down there. Yeah. Go check him out. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Support and everything. We have next, real quick before we get into the last video or the last song of the last track of the episode.
Okay.
We do have next week's guest. I'm going to promote him real quick. We do have Droopy Marines coming on. He's been on the show before. He's been on a handful of times, but the TMP came us back together, and we're going to see what projects they got going on and how they got back together. It's kind of weird, so we'll see that too. But we do have Quicksilver here by Drew Verde. Is there anything you want to say before we get into this?
Yeah, I'll say this. I made this song I made because I was, being a studio engineer and dealing with, like I told you, different people that have like different mentalities, different perspectives. You deal with people who look at you as an opportunity to, oh, let me befriend this person and I can probably get a deal or a discount. So there's people that, the whole goal is to connect and be friends and build with these people. But at the same time, you run into people through time that you realize this person's not my friend. They're just using me for this, specific deals, discounts, whatever it can be to help them. So it's hard to really still work with that person. So I kind of I made this song in the view of snakes and people that I feel like I have dealt with, just on some shady stuff, just some real shady, sneaky stuff.
All right. So that's it, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Yep, Drew, thank you for coming on. And everyone, enjoy the music, and we'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Stay up. Peace.
Know that patience is a virtue. You ain't gotta put up with deceit, cut them off, won't hurt you. Recreate yourself in a better light, gon' have rebirth you. Enhance your character, take away the pain like a perk do. Hate impulsive opportunists, smile with greed. They full of lies and they gon' look me in my eyes. Tryna get my son the world, I gotta lead. Tryna make a million, all of me. I've been cautious of the snakes, I've been weed. The devil on me, look me in the eyes. I'm tryna make $1 million before I leave. Can't do nothing stupid, or this could be a goodbye. Y'all gon' believe any bullshit that they told you. Don't gotta prove a thing, still I do it cause I'm loyal. Plant seeds till it's hard to see the soil. Do knuckle up some bleed cause the smell give an aroma. I've been cautious of the snakes, I've been weed. The devil on me, look me in the eyes. I'm tryna make $1 million before I leave. Can't do nothing stupid, all this could be a goodbye. What? Niggas ain't real, they be thinking they slick. You run a business and they want deals without a bit of respect. And they don't listen, I try to chill so I don't live with regrets. I don't wanna let my anger build and take my faith in success. They try to make you think they homies when they fake is the rest. Cause snakes will keep you on your heels until you strangle to death. Know that tension that you feel communicating a threat. They want you taking risks on their tendencies like it's safe as to bet. We're chasing a debt, not content. Aging from stress, paid for my desk. Walking a tightrope, I'm fat and they can't stomach it. Taking shots in the dark with a light pole. Not trying to lose control and crash on my niggas against the Geico. It's hard to compare us when I'm an iPhone. I've been cautious of the snakes, I've been weed. The devil on me, look me in the eyes. I'm trying to make $1 million before I leave. Can't do nothing stupid, or this could be a goodbye. Y'all gon' believe any bullshit that they told you. Don't gotta prove a thing, still I do it cause I'm loyal. Plant seeds till it's hard to see the soil. Do knuckle up some bleed cause the smell give an aroma. I've been cautious of the snakes, I've been weed. The devil on me, look me in the eyes. I'm tryna make $1 million before I leave. Can't do nothing stupid, or this could be a goodbye. Verde.